Yeah, I think that's the issue is Gigi has all the right ideas and they used to always listen to her, and then at some point I think they just got in the habit. It's not that they don't respect her, because I'm really not feeling that from them or anything. I think they just got in the habit of not just listening to her blindly, or not completely blindly, because she would explain stuff, but you know, they used to just trust and be like, okay, go do that. And now they're trying to like approve every little thing. But it becomes a bottleneck time-wise, and then on top of that, they start to like get their hands deep into things that they don't understand, and that was kind of what Gigi was trying to do, is make it so that they don't have to understand things, right? Like Moonshine, they don't really want to do Moonshine. None of them really like were interested in being a big part of it, so she was like, okay, I'll head this operation so they don't have to know every little thing, and I'll make the good decisions for them, and they know that they can trust me to do that, so Moonshine runs pretty well, right? But at some point, I think they started to feel that they didn't have as much control because they didn't know about anything. So I think, yeah, they want to be maybe more hands-on, but they're like, they're a little too hasty with it. And now what they're doing is, it's not just Gigi, it's other people that have a lot to say on certain topics or have a lot of knowledge on it. They're now like trying to understand it themselves and like get it approved, blah, blah, blah. So it becomes like depending on the character, if a character is more dramatic, I think they might feel really like not trusted, or it might like make them feel not respected or something if they're suddenly doing that. But from Gigi's perspective, it's like, she just doesn't like how much of a bottleneck it becomes, or like she doesn't like them doing it to her, but at the same time she sees the silver lining of, but they're getting involved in stuff a little more, or they're at least trying to understand it. So there's that, which I think is a positive, right? So Gigi's not like mad about it. She's just like, hey, can we not get in the way of stopping progress though? Right? That's really all she cares about. So it's interesting. We'll see how it all goes, and maybe having Andy around will make it so that the ideas she's been putting forth, Andy will also be like, yep, that's good. And then they'll listen, because now there are two whole people saying it instead of just one. So I don't think it's a matter of whether Gigi says it or whether Andy says it and whether they respect either of them. I think it's a matter of when they hear one person say a thing and then they are standing there as like 3 or 4 people listening and none of them get it. It's literally the count of people
How do you not
that
know?
affects it in their eyes, because they're very visual learners, you know.